Premier Li Keqiang met Indian Foreign Minister Salman Khurshid in Beijing. The two leaders hailed the Sino-Indian friendship and vowing to promote continued bilateral relations. For more on the China-Indian relations, I'm joined now by Teng Jianqun. He's the director for the Center of Arms Control, China Institute of International Studies. Let's start with that standoff. What can you tell us about this China-Indian border dispute or standoff, if you will?
Yeah, the ending of the standoff between the two countries just show the constructive and the positive attitude by the two countries to establish stability and peace along the border. Of course, this is very challengeable and complicated issue for the two countries left over by the history, the dispute of territory division. I think this time, after the rounds of discussion, not only by the diplomatic channels, but also the border military mechanism, they finally withdrew the troops from the areas concerned. I think this is very important for the two countries to have a good understanding between each other and to maintain the peace and the stability in the border area. Of course, the border dispute is not the whole backdrop of the relationship between the two countries, and especially when the two countries entered a new age for cooperation, economy, and for the good trust between the two countries in politics and also in regional affairs.
Hey, well, let me go there. What about the perspective of the China-Indian relations? Is it going to be one of collaboration, cooperation, competition? How would you describe it?
Yeah, I think there are a lot of stories about the relation between China and India, and some Western novel or scholars even compose a book on the the natural enemy of the two countries. I don't think in that way, because we have a long history of cooperation. We have a long history of friendship. I met former India Air Marshal Mehra years ago in Sri Lanka, and he said that the two countries should not only look at the recent 50 or 60 years of the history between the two countries, but also the history of 500 years, 5,000 years. In the long history of communication between the two countries, the people did enjoy the cooperation and the exchanges of not only in politics, economy, but also in, for example, the Buddhism, and also the construction of the Silk Way in the Asian history. And nowadays, as with the globalization of the economy, and I'm sure everybody knows as two important members of the BRIC, India and China will play a very important role in maintaining the development for the world economy.
Well, Teng Jianqun, thank you so much for your analysis. Certainly appreciate it, Teng, joining us from China this evening.